comeback you guys had in the fourth and finishing it off in overtime, how important can a moment like that be for guys like Nas, Jarrett, and some of the guys that were part of that effort to come back and get the win tonight?
Yeah. No, it was anytime you step on the floor, you compete, and no matter what situation it is, you're going to compete. And for a guy like Nas too, who's working his way back, I know he got a little tired at the end, but I thought he did a great job fighting through. And I love what our young guys especially showed towards the end, and their ability to execute in some scenarios that maybe we wouldn't have necessarily been able to, early on last year. So I also want to make sure Jarrett Culver, he was really good offensively, but he was really good defensively tonight. And the growth that he's shown through these 3 games and through our camp, it's noticeable. So big credit to him.
John, go ahead.
Hey, Ryan, to see Jarrett, knock down some of those free throws. It just seems like the shooting aspect, in addition, do you see some confidence building with him kind of in all the work that he has put in to now see a little bit of success there?
Yeah, I do. He's, I've said before, he's the type of person you have to kick out of the gym because he works so hard. And he's been in the gym. Free throws are something that he's spent a lot of time on, I know, this summer. And, so it's a confidence builder, but I know we expected him to make those and he expected himself to make those because he's put the time in.
And Ryan, one more for you, just in terms of the way that Cat played tonight, did you see a little bit of strides from him, just kind of getting another game under his belt and looking a little bit more like himself?
Yeah, I definitely did. And he, we were able to go up a little bit in minutes, close to, but he, I liked what he was able to do. He let the offense come to him. I thought he was engaged defensively. Thought he did a good job rebounding the ball. But more than anything, offensively, I thought he was patient, and we saw him, get to his spots in a way that we didn't necessarily see those first 2 games.
We'll go Jason and Dane. Jace, go ahead.
Hey, Ryan, you talked about how the ball moved better in practice than it did in those first 2 preseason games. To see it move better tonight, see some shots fall, is that good to see, I guess, as you get your last preseason action in here?
Yeah, it is. And, win or lose tonight, whether that last 3 went in or not, I would have felt good because these guys worked the last 2 days. They worked. And, you want to see the rewards too, no matter when you're competing. So, for us to feel good, get a victory as well, that feels good in that locker room, but it probably feels better because these guys know how hard they've been working. And especially the last 2 days, they were tough practices because we did not play well back in Minnesota. And we addressed some things, but I'm glad it happened early, that we were able to hit them on some of these things. And, game translation is a big thing in this league. And to see it tonight, is a positive.
Dane, go ahead.
Ryan, it seemed like the offense was really just zipping in the first quarter in a way it wasn't in the other games. What do you attribute that to? And then part 2, how do you think that impacts Karl specifically?
Yeah. I attribute it to these guys really buying in and starting to understand, we've only been together for a week, but starting to understand the concepts and understand, how we want to play and the fact that pace is not just north-south, it's east-west. And, that was a heavy emphasis for us in our last 2 practices and our shoot around today. And, we were very detailed on it. And if things weren't done right, it's keep doing it till you get it right. And for it to translate to the game, I know I'm happy. I know these other guys are happy as well.
And then just quickly with Josh, I felt like this was probably his best game of the preseason. And just, can you speak to the weapon he can be defending on the perimeter there, what he did on Luka in the first half? Yeah,
I think that, what you were able to see and Josh picking him up too, that was a big boost for us. And, we got some guys competing for minutes right now that are all earning minutes. So, hey, we can be a team that maybe, we're more situational too. Some guys play more one night, play less another night based off matchups. That's going to take buy-in from the group, because we have some guys on that wing position really competing and really, tonight a lot of guys did a lot of nice things. Malik, for him to rebound the ball, the way he did and getting 11 rebounds, but then also, in the second half, we want to see him on Luka. I thought he did a good job competing too. So we saw a number of positives tonight that I feel good about.
We'll do 2 more questions. Nicole and then Cody. Nicole, go ahead.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
The team have back Ricky Rubio, and now he's more experienced when he's in the team before. And you can think he can impact the young players with his experience to make the team better.
Absolutely, and Ricky, he has leadership qualities, about himself that you can't teach, and he's been playing professionally for such a long time that he's able to see things on the floor that maybe a lot of players don't necessarily see, and that helps then the young players especially. I thought he did a nice job tonight, getting guys organized. Thought he did a nice job forcing the ball to move side to side as well. So he can definitely impact the young players and show them some of the things that maybe he's had to go through as well, and try to speed up that learning curve.
Thank you.
Last question to Cody. Go ahead, Cody.
Hey, Coach. Anthony said the other day that he's probably still another game or 2 from being back into rhythm. Based on what you saw tonight, where do you think he is in terms of being ready now with the regular season next week?
Yeah. I think it's just going to be an ongoing process with guys, and not just rookies, but everyone right now. It's just such a unique time. But I thought Anthony was great tonight. I really did. Hey, I'm excited about him because the stuff that he shows in a lot of ways. I thought tonight he did a better job of picking his spots and also letting the offense work for him. But then you also saw a dynamic scorer too, come out in certain ways. And when he's going, we'll let him roll a little bit, as time continues to go on. But I liked how he competed defensively too. So I was really happy with his performance.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you taking